Hello, good afternoon. So I'm Professor Liu. I'm the program leader of Master of Science in Sustainable Urban Development. It's my great honor to be here today and share with you more about our program and give you a briefing on our program. So in fact, for our this program is hosted by Department of Building, Environment and Energy Engineering. So we are under the Faculty of Construction and Environment. So for this program, in fact, the students with the diverse academic background. So now I would like to share more with you about the program structure and the entrance requirements, and also what you will learn. So if you become a student under this program. Firstly, in fact, I'm not sure if you have visited PolyU, if you have visited our campus. So from this video, you can see this is the campus of PolyU, of our university. And for this program, in fact, you have the chance to select different subjects from other sister departments and faculties. So therefore, knowing more about PolyU is also very important. So the subjects offered, which will be offered to you. And as you all know, in fact, for PolyU, we have very good reputation in construction, civil engineering, and building environment and building energy engineering. And so we can see, in fact, for the QS ranking, we are civil and structural engineering and our built environment engineering or building environment and building energy engineering, we almost top 20 in the world. So this is our ranking. So for our faculty, this is for the Faculty of Construction Environment. So with the ranking, so we have very good reputation, academic reputation, and employment reputation in civil engineering and building environment and building energy engineering, and sure also in sustainable urban development. So in fact, if you have interest, because most subjects for this program offered by
the Faculty of Construction and Environment of the Hong Kong Polytechnic University provides world-class education and research that address the needs of society. Its history has been closely intertwined with the development of Hong Kong from a fishing village to a thriving metropolis.
So through this video, you know more about our
the Government
faculty
Trade School
and our
was opened in 1937.
academic departments. Because
the Building
most
Department, one of the first academic units, has become a vital part of today's Faculty of Construction and Environment. The Division of Construction and Land Use was created in 1983 in the Hong Kong Polytechnic. It became the Faculty of Construction and Land Use in 1992 and was renamed the Faculty of Construction and Environment in 2011. The works of the faculty have played a part in the development of this vibrant city, and we have contributed to the development of many key infrastructural projects of Hong Kong. FCE is currently made up of 4 departments: the Department of Building and Real Estate, the Department of Building Services Engineering, the Department of Civil and Environmental Engineering, and the Department of Land Surveying and Geoinformatics. The Department of Building and Real Estate is made up of a multidisciplinary team of academics with expertise spanning different fields of construction and real estate.
Dedicated to excellence, BRE moves with the times in offering me professional and practical knowledge. The international exposure I got from the department has broadened my horizons and enhanced my social prospects. BRE has a long history and a strong network of alumni. It also has close ties with various stakeholders in the industry. These will help me take advantage of the many opportunities offered by the building and real estate industry in the region and beyond.
The Department of Building Services Engineering focuses on contemporary concerns and future challenges of urban building environments.
I'm very interested in creating smart and environmentally friendly living spaces. I've benefited much from the practicalities of what I've learned from the lab as well as from an internship. BSc program has nurtured me with professional knowledge in energy saving, waste reduction, environmental control, and other sustainability issues.
The Department of Civil and Environmental Engineering provides world-class programs to meet the infrastructure and sustainable development needs of Hong Kong and the world.
PolyU's Department of Civil and Environmental Engineering has a very high standing in the Asia-Pacific region. CEE not only conducts fundamental research, but also transfers knowledge to industry to drive economic growth. With so much infrastructure work in Hong Kong and many other countries, many civil and environmental engineers are needed. I firmly believe that I can contribute to the sustainable development of Hong Kong and other cities after graduation.
The Department of Land Surveying and Geoinformatics is the only department in Hong Kong that provides education and training in the fields of land surveying and geoinformatics.
PolyU's LSGI is one of the best programs in the world as measured by the impacts of its geomatics research. I have not only acquired advanced knowledge of land surveying and geoinformation technologies, such as global positioning system, geographic information system, satellite remote sensing, smart city, and urban informatics, but also gained tremendous opportunities and experiences for my long-term career development.
FCE's world-class education puts equal emphasis on application and theory. The faculty nurtures students to be socially responsible global citizens who can think critically, communicate effectively, and solve problems creatively. Students learn by participating in a range of activities. PolyU is the first local university to introduce service learning. Countless alumni have been nurtured by us.
The Faculty of Construction and Environment has a long history dating back to the year 1937. Many of its graduates have been making significant contributions to the development of Hong Kong.
I have to thank all my lecturers and professors who have provided me with many useful engineering solutions and practical experience so that I can solve any structural engineering questions during my working life.
FCE has the largest concentration of construction-related research expertise in Hong Kong. FCE underscores sustainable urban development research to build smart cities. Our research strengths in construction, environment, energy, urban hazards mitigation, and urban informatics have advanced knowledge and the frontiers of technology to meet the changing needs of society. We form strategies to improve air quality. We turn waste into eco-construction materials. We mitigate urban heat islands for better living environment. we reduce energy consumption by 18% in Hong Kong's tallest building, the International Commerce Center, and harness the use of solar energy. We improve mobile phone positioning accuracy up to 5 times. We develop 3D GIS for complex urban environments. We enhance fire safety. We develop structural health monitoring technology and methods for remote sensing of environment and hazards. We develop anti-heat stress clothing for construction workers. We facilitate proactive management of construction projects and decisions for sustainable urban development. We enable road users to make timely decisions. Our world-class research benefits industry and society.
From this video, in fact, we know more about our faculty. So we see we have 4 sister academic departments of our faculty. We know that, in fact, if you join this program, you can choose subjects offered by our 4. Mainly, we will choose the subjects offered by our 4 academic departments. So then it's better also to know more about my department. So in fact, we have renaming it and building investment and engineering.
Want to know more about BEE? Follow me. The Department of Building, Environment, and Energy Engineering of the Hong Kong Polytechnic University is a professional discipline closely related to mechanical and electrical facilities. Focuses on the development of comfortable, quality living environments and environmentally friendly operations of modern buildings. BEEE not only focuses on research, but also provides courses covering various professional fields. It teaches students everything about wind, fire, water, and electricity in buildings, and provides them the most advanced technological equipment and world-class laboratories. Let me show you more. Building Energy and Automation Research Laboratory is researching and developing innovative methodologies and technologies to optimize design, smart control, and health diagnosis technology of energy systems for smart, energy efficient, and grid responsive buildings. The Fire Engineering Laboratory to simulate a fire in a confined room to understand how fire develops inside the building.
Wow, what a big fire!
To measure the flammability of different materials. To develop the smart firefighting system for tunnel. To conduct fire tornado experiments. The Indoor Environmental Quality Laboratory is equipped with accurate measuring instruments from the old instruments to the latest technology, tracer gas system, which can identify the transmission path of coronavirus disease in buildings. Students can also conduct real-life tests within the one-to-one construction space of Poly-U Industrial Center. Quadrupedal robot will be used to perform the dangerous work instead of humans, such as detecting the leakage of toxic gas in buildings.
Thank you. Can you show me around?
The Smart Elderly Home.
Hey Siri, I'm home.
Is a one-to-one scale apartment model installed with the latest Georone technology for elderly people. It protects the health, privacy, and safety of the elderly with cross-platform smart devices. The Cave System allows students to become fully immersed and interact with their virtual models.
Wow, it's so real.
Today, the promotion of green buildings, intelligence, and efficient management has become a global trend and has created a market double the demand for talents in built environment and energy engineering. In response to the future development needs of the industry, BEEE provides a 4-year government-funded degree program. After completing the bachelor's program, in addition to joining government departments,
okay, I'm sorry because I forgot to also choose the sharing of this video. If you have interest, you can know more about our 4 academic departments through this link and know more about the Department of Building and Environment and Energy Engineering. Okay, so for this program, I will give a briefing on the program structure, etc. Okay, so for the title of our program is Master of Science in Sustainable Urban Development. And in fact, we are considering renaming this program and revamp this existing program for next year. Okay, so at the moment for this program, so we can say if you're choosing full-time students similar to other MSc program, okay, so we have it's 1 year full-time study. And if the part-time mode is 1.5 years. So how many credits required for your graduation? In fact, similar to other MSc program is 30 credits. Okay, so it's self-financed and the tuition fee at the moment is for 1 per credit. It's 5,300 Hong Kong dollars. So what about the curriculum, the program structure of this program? So you can see, in fact, we have approach A and approach B. For approach A, you have to complete 4 compulsory subjects and sure at least 3 core subjects from the recommended core subjects list and plus 3 other elective subjects. Sure, these elective subjects can also from the recommended core subjects and also for all the subjects offered by our university. Okay, you can, if you think in the future after the completion of your you obtain your master program, you think I want to have further study, for example, like for Doctor of Philosophy, okay? Some of the students will choose the approach B. So for approach B, in fact, instead of 3 elective subjects, so you can choose to work on a dissertation, MSc dissertation. Okay, so some of for this year's cohort, 3 students choose approach B. So instead of choosing choose 10 subjects, they will take a dissertation. Okay, so for a dissertation, so this dissertation will carry 9 credits. Okay, so for this, the program structure, there is approach A and approach B. So for approach A, you have to complete the study of 10 subjects. If you think you want to do some research because you have interest in some topics, and if some of you think you want to further pursue studies for Doctor of Philosophy, for doctor degree, so some of the students will choose approach B. So you will work on a MSc dissertation. So for the dissertation, it will also carry 9 credits. So for the dissertation, usually you need to, for the first semester, so within 7 or 10 weeks, you need to submit a research proposal. Then you work on the dissertation on your topic. Okay, you will choose academic supervisor. Okay, you will choose a supervisor usually from the professors of our faculty. Okay, the field you have, research field you have interest. So for the dissertation, usually you need to work on a proposal and then you need to conduct experiments or do simulation or conduct a theoretical study. Okay, And then finally, you will have oral examination of your, and also you need to submit a thesis, okay, a MSc dissertation thesis, okay, usually around 100 pages of your thesis. Then look at the 30 credits for approach A, approach B. You have to complete 4 compulsory subjects. At the moment, in fact, we have 4 compulsory subjects, including urban planning and urban design, development, finance, and investment, sustainability and the built environment, and sustainable development and environmental planning. So these are the 4 compulsory subjects. So for this existing program, then what about the 3 core subjects? So we offer you 3 core subjects, and you have to choose at least 3 subjects from this core subject list. So it is including like project appraisal, real estate development, energy efficiency buildings, engineering intelligent buildings, noise and vibration in sustainable built environment, applied solar energy in buildings, urban transport planning theory and practice, environmental impact assessment, global climate change and society response, principle of GIS, urban informatics, social impact assessment. So you have to choose at least 3 core subjects from this core subject list. Sure, if you choose approach A, you need to select 3 more subjects from the core subjects or other recommended subjects. So the subjects offered by our university, okay? You can select any subject from different departments, from the faculty and from other faculties, etc. So look at if you are local students, sure, you will familiar when you join this program. So we have the subject registration and end job period. So usually this is for this academic year. So we can see if you join this program, then in August, you will have your time to select your subject, register your subject. And within the first 2 weeks, you have your chance, okay, to end other subjects or drop the subject. So maybe after 2 weeks, you can join the lecture for 2 weeks. If you think it's not your research interest or your background definitely doesn't fit that subject, okay, you can drop that subject. For other subjects, sure, you can also join other lectures and see if you have interest. So for the first 2 weeks is end job period. So for this program, in fact, we have 45 quotas for this program. At the moment, we have 45 quotas. So maybe besides the program structure and our department, you want to know our admission requirements. So in fact, for this year's cohort, I'm working on the selection of students and providing offers recently. So offers will be given to you, okay, in several batches based on the reputation of the university where you obtain your degree, okay? So the reputation of the university in this field of your degree. And sure, it's very important. I will check your GPA, okay? Your academic results, okay? Your academic results. So if you are really, so for your degree study, if you are weak in your degree study, okay, then you cannot get bonus, okay? So the selection of the students, mainly based on the reputation, academic reputation of your university, okay, for your degree study and your academic performance. And also I will consider so the major of your degree. So if I think you doesn't fit our program, so maybe I will put you in the waiting list, okay, on the waiting list. And I will consider later, not you have high priority. That doesn't mean so degree majors shall be relevant to this program, because if you have totally different academic background, it's for some subjects is challenging for you. Okay. So if you have your degree, the major of your degree are really not relevant to this program. So generally, you are not on the high. Your admission chances, okay, not very with a high priority. So sure, based on all these criteria, in fact, offers will be prepared in several batches. So until the application deadline, so which is late April and May. So although maybe some of you didn't receive the offer from the first batch, I think because we are really busy in December, we have examination period in December, and also we need to mark the grades and report the grades. And for all the students, we have to look at their, we have board our meeting for the academic results of last semester. So everyone is busy. So for in December, so that's the reason. So I think for this program this year, the offers will be provided, okay, prepared recently, okay, after our busy examination period. And now we are releasing offers. So if you didn't receive your offers, then it doesn't mean, okay, you don't have a chance, because maybe I put you into the second batches. Okay, now I have the first batch list and the second batch list. So depending if some of the students will reject our offer, then we have more spaces to offer to other batches. According to peers, to experience of last year, usually our offers will be released in, I think, in 4 or 5 batches. Okay, you always have opportunity. If you really think you fit this program, you really want to join this program, so later, February, March, you can write to me. So I will see if there is any spare quota for you. Because every year now, the entrance competition is very keen. And so look at, I would like to share a little bit about the existing students. So for this cohort students, so we can say our students mainly so with the research background, academic background in architecture and urban planning. Okay, sure, some students with academic background in environmental engineering and construction management background. So we also have students in the background of geography, and also for other, so the major of management, civil engineering, economics, BEE, surveying, etc. So we have our students with a very diverse background. But I will make sure, so all of you will fit our program and will complete all credits and graduate smoothly. And also it's good for you. It's a good move for you to develop your career. And so for the communication, usually we will through emails, and sure, we also have a chat group for communication for the existing cohort students. And sure, so for this existing cohort student of this program, so around 15 to 20% from Hong Kong, and more than half, around 80% from mainland China. For some years, we do have international students, but for this cohort, we don't have international students. So we will carefully also consider, okay, the students from mainland China or from local students. They kind of different routes, because even their academic performance, reputation of universities, so very different. So this is for the orientation. So for these cohort students last year, so last August, the orientation when they come to join this program. So I will share my view, and also ask all our students to introduce themselves. So I think some of you today, I think maybe are curious about what about the subjects, because I'm the subject examiner of one core subject is energy efficiency buildings. Okay, so what you will learn for this subject, it carries the 3 credits. Okay, so usually, so this is I got from my teaching material. So that's for these subjects. So we have 10 lectures. So from how to achieve energy efficiency buildings. So for in active way and in a passive way. Okay, including know more about passive design by implementing renewable energy technologies and nanomaterials to achieve green buildings. And sure, so we will also introduce energy audit and building recommissioning and data analytics and building automation, and also smart energy efficient buildings towards carbon neutrality. Okay, so then besides the 10 lectures, we will also design one mini project and one interactive seminar task. Okay, so for the this is the teaching scheme of this subject. So one of the core subjects I'm teaching. So for the assessment, then besides you learn something, okay, from the subject. You think it's the subject is interesting for you, it's valuable for you for your future career development. Sure. What about the assessment scheme? So for the assessment, so we can see usually for master program, so examination contributes to 60%, and the coursework, the weighting is 40%. So for coursework, it's mainly including the seminar presentation report and the mini project. Sure, usually there is examination. There is examination. So for the examination, if you fail the examination, you fail this subject. So be careful. Usually, so it's important for you to select appropriate subjects you have interest, because if you fail the subject examination, you fail this subject. So if you join this program, so if you are eligible for graduation, so you have to complete 30 credits, and also having a GPA, a grade point, grade point for award is 0.7 or above at the end of the program. So this is the new grading system for our Poly-U. So we have A plus, A minus, B plus, B minus. So if you if you are eligible for graduation, so you have to complete 30 credits, and the GPA is 1.7 or above. So this is like no more about the GPA, etc. Maybe you have interest. So for this program, sure, if your GPA is about 3.6, then so for your award is distinction. Sure, you have credit if the minimum is 1.7. So this is the weighted GPA. I remember now it's 3.6, okay, for distinction award. So I think because I'm also, this is the first year for me to be the program leader of this program. So if you have any question, any inquiry, you can write to us, okay? So you can write to me, or you can write to our department, GO officers, okay? If you're in Hong Kong, sure, you can get help from our general office directly. So this is okay, the facility of our university. So now it is a question and answer session. See if you have any question related to admission, the program structure, and also any other question. Okay, thank you. You can unmute yourself, and you can unmute yourself, share with me if you have any question. And also, if you think you don't want to speak, talk here, then you can also type your questions. Okay, thank you. Questions, please. So you can type through the chat box, or you can unmute yourself and ask me questions. Thank you. Okay, in any language, okay? You can ask me questions in English, in Cantonese, or in Mandarin. Okay, any questions? If you have any question, you can type in the text box, or you can unmute yourself. Okay, let me see. As I have mentioned, in fact, we are very busy in December. 因为就是周颖玲还有那个翻译 ，OK 因为你们问的是用中文写的，那我就回答一下因为我们的就是我们是截止到12月初申请的，然后我已经做了就是 processing， 就是大概评估过，然后我有一个 list 是 first batch、second batch。但是因为我刚才也分享过，12月份我们的秘书特别忙，因为我们是考试周，我们还要做各种的，就是批卷子啊，然后还要回报分数啊，所以我们并且进来我们的秘书 GO 也有很多都中了招，都在放假，所以就慢一点，就因为有接近一半的同事都放假，就是因为 COVID-19 放假。 然后那近来正在出 offer， 应该是我前面问，因为终于过完年了，然后新的 semester 的 teaching arrangement 也都做好了，然后我们的秘书已经开始有时间准备我们的 offer。我觉得，如果您真的特别有兴趣 join 这个 program， 你也可以 in person 的写信给我，你也可以给我一个 strong 的 justification。如果你不在那个 first batch list 或者 second batch list， 我后面的话应该会就是会做一个重新的评估，因为我也要看到你是不是对这个 program 真的有兴趣。我相信 first batch 的话应该近来是在出 offer 了。我是12月20号左右我已经处理完first batch second batch。如果你 first batch second batch 没收到，也不代表你没有机会。我的建议就是大家如果真的对这个 program 有兴趣，你可以写信给我，讲清楚你真的很有兴趣，我也许会做一个 individual 的 assessment。因为我知道很多同学都申请很多的 program， 然后就像 Lucky Draw 一样会申请10个、20个 program， 我不能 identify 哪一个同学是真心的来 join 我们的 program。所以如果你写信给我的话，我相信我会做一个 individual 的 assessment， 在后面的 batches 可能机会就会大一些。当然您自己的话就是各方面，因为我们就是申请的人数都比较多，所以呢就是这 first batch second batch 还是比较要求比较高一些。我回答你们的问题了吗？就是我想说的，就是 offer 进来应该 first batch 进来应该是在发，我们要根据第一轮因为有些同学会 accept， 有些同学会 reject， 然后我们再发 second batch。根据我们去年的经验，我们可能大概会发到5轮，5个 batches。如果你不在这个 first batch， 我建议你给我写信，然后讲清楚你为什么对这个课程特别有兴趣，然后还有你自己的个人的一些情况。我相信我后面的 batches 会几批招生的时候，我会做一个特别的评估。目前我收到的是12月9号之前申请的这个课程的同学，大概有300到400位同学，然后我已经处理完。OK。So the question from any advice on the career development after graduation? So I'm not sure if you are a local student or international student. In fact, we know that for this program, at the moment, is accredited by Hong Kong, by RICS. In fact, we are planning to apply for other accreditation, for example, CIBSE, etc. Okay, and also for your career development, we all know that, in fact, Hong Kong, we are severely shortage of expertise professionals in construction engineering. Okay, so therefore, I think this program for you, okay, to work in Hong Kong as an engineer or management person in management for construction, okay, and it's very, very helpful, useful. So for the accreditation, so that's just our program, okay? They recognize our program and the subject, okay, offered by this program. So this is for if you apply for RCS, sure. So the subjects listed, provided by this program, all were accepted, okay, recognized by the institution, RICS. I'm really sorry because I know some of you applied for this program very early, okay? However, usually for local students, they apply for the program, in fact, very late, usually maybe January, February. So we have to consider all together, okay? Sorry, so if you really want to join this program, I strongly suggest you to send me an individual email, okay? To share with me your background, your interests, and your passion, and your determination to join this program. And if you didn't receive your offer recently, you still have a chance, because recently we are releasing the first round offer, okay? So according to previous experience, we still reserve some quotas for second batches. So usually around 4 to 5 batches. For this program, we are also applying for the accreditation of CIBSE. And also, I think if you are local students, applicants, you know that in Hong Kong, really we are in shortage of professionals in construction, okay? It's very easy for you after graduation to find a job in the fields of construction. Any other questions? So again here, so if there's any bonus marks for the working experience, yes, sure. If you two candidates with a similar academic background, so sure, so the high priority will be given to the applicants with the working experience in related fields. So for this existing cohort, to be honest, like this, some students, I think these two, these students, okay, is from local, okay? He's a part-time student. He's working for government, okay? Hong Kong government. This girl, sure, very sexy, very pretty. Okay, I remember she also has worked for 1 or 2 years in mainland China. Okay, any other question? So if you don't have any question, then it's time. I'm really sorry. Some of you think you sent me your application documents in September, in August, but you didn't receive your offer. Okay, I'm sorry. In fact, usually for our department, we prepare for the releasing of the offer in late December and early January. But this December is special. Okay, there are many confirmed cases of COVID-19 also in Hong Kong. So we are also in shortage of manpower, and also we are very busy with the December examination period, and every professor need to grade the papers and need to report their the grade results, and also for all the students. And also it's a holiday season. So Christmas holiday, Chinese New Year, okay, it's a holiday. So we are really busy. Okay, so wish you all have the chance to join this program. Okay, so please remember my email. Write to me, okay? If you have any inquiry, you can write to me, okay? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you all for joining today's introduction of this program. Thank you. Bye-bye. I wish I can see you, see all of you, so this August. Thank you.